Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome to a random gameplay on Yoshi's Woolly World. Yeah, this is the game that came out pretty much a week ago from the time that this is being recorded and the time probably also that it'll go up. And yeah, I already 100%ed the game, and if that doesn't show just how much I actually really like this game, I don't know what does, but I'll just start another file here in classic mode, just to show the beginning of the game, and I will go with hasty because I like that control style better. But the A control style is what I actually like, so just start. Oh my god, this game is just so good, and I'll actually just show the cutscene here. I won't really read it or anything. I'll probably just sort of skip over it, but I'm not gonna actually skip the cutscene just because it's part of the game. Holy crap! So yeah, Kamek is here. He's basically just gonna turn all the Yoshis into yarn, and he's bad, so we have to go stop him, and that's a thing. There's no Baby Mario or anything in this game. That's pretty much the story. But yeah, about this game, it's just this game came out a week ago, and it's already I actually 100%ed it at the beginning of this week, so like pretty much in one weekend I 100%ed the game. So it just, if that doesn't show just how much I really like this game, I don't know what does, because this is a really good game, and I don't care what anybody says about it or if they compare it to Kirby's Epic Yarn, which I actually think this is better than Epic Yarn. Not that Epic Yarn's a bad game or anything. I really like it. I made a random gameplay on that too, but I think this just maybe not really expands on that game. It's sort of like its own separate game, but it definitely, in terms of like the art style and stuff, I think it expands on that from Kirby's Epic Yarn. Obviously, it's by the same developers, Good Feel, so and you can definitely tell the influence with all the yarn and stuff. But I don't know. It's probably my second or third favorite Wii U game now after Tropical Freeze and Splatoon. Um, I'm sort of hesitant to call this better than Splatoon. I don't know. Splatoon and this game are kind of not really comparable because one's a multiplayer game, one's a single player game, one's a platformer, one's a shooter. So I guess they're sort of even on that stake, but Tropical Freeze still reigns overall. It's my favorite Wii U game. And yeah, we're Pink Yoshi because I selected the the Pink Yoshi file. Um, it would be green if you chose the green one and blue if you chose the blue one, but let's just start on World 1-1. That was pretty much the story, and yeah, so I'm sorry, if I was just gushing about this game before, I'm sorry if I was, but I really like this game. Obviously I am if I'm doing a random gameplay this close to release. Um, and yeah, I just can't get enough of this game. I 100%ed it and everything. I'm probably not going to go for like everything in the level on this when I'm just playing it right now, just because, yeah, I 100%ed it once, but I feel like I don't really have to do it again because that would be a lot of work, and I don't really feel like doing all that again. But if it's not like I don't really want to, but I don't really want to. That's the same with any game, though. Not really just specifically this game, but um, speaking of 100%ing it, to do that, I actually did have to go through the levels multiple times, but I didn't mind doing that because this is one of those games where I really don't mind going through levels multiple times, just because I love the levels so much, and this game is really more about like exploration than actual like just getting through the level. So that's like, I don't know, I usually don't like that in games. Like, I don't really like the 100%ing aspect of like Yoshi's Island and stuff. I don't know why I read that, but this game, I don't know. If this is what Yoshi's Story is like, which I've heard that it's kind of like Yoshi's Story, but it's more like Yoshi's Island, this game is. But if this is what Yoshi's Story is, because I know that's sort of what this is based off of, based on like not having Baby Mario and like having the hearts around you instead of actual like, um, instead of having the oh, what are they? The stars, yeah, stars that you get in Yoshi's Island. But yeah, if this is based off of that, maybe I should play Yoshi's Story, because I don't know, if this is a really good game, and maybe that would be good too. I mean, I'm not doubting that it's bad, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this game is just, oh my god. Yeah, I haven't played co-op, but that is an option that you can do. But I feel like almost it's not. I feel like any platformer actually really isn't meant for co-op. Like any of the new Super Mario Bros. Games that have co-op, I feel like that way kind of about 3D World. Super Mario Bros. 2 especially, just because that really has forced co-op, because the co-op does not do anything in that game, and it just makes it weird. I don't know, it just, Well, that's New Super Mario Bros. 2, that's sort of like a different thing, but I don't know. I would imagine the co-op isn't really anything that special in this game, except, like, you know, you can use the second player as like a projectile, which you could do that in Kirby's Epic Yarn too, as a two-player. In fact, now that I think about it, the second player option really does act like Kirby's Epic Yarn a lot, because you could turn the second player in that game also into a projectile. It almost looked like a baseball when you were holding them, and you could throw them at stuff and have them grab things. But yeah, you can sort of do that here too. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like it would be that necessary. Obviously, it's not if I got through the game without doing it. But yeah, that's my opinion on the co-op of this game, I suppose. Even though I really haven't done it, I just feel like it's not really all that necessary. But you know, just in terms of because like this game came out like in the middle of 3 weeks, where Nintendo released a game like every week. Like, so actually this week, last week, and the week before, they released they released games every week. Like the first one was Chibi Robo Ziplash, then they released Yoshi's Woolly World. Crap, good over there. Okay, and then they released Triforce Heroes this week, and yeah, I did end up getting all 3 of them, and I really just haven't been able to put this down. And I got this and Chibi Robo at the same time. I played like 2 levels of Chibi Robo, and then I started playing this game, and it was so much better. Not that Chibi Robo's a bad game, I wouldn't really be able to tell you because I'm not that far into it, but just in terms, like, comparatively, this is so much, just such a good game. Holy crap. It just gets you so sucked into it. I don't know. But anyway, that's the first level, I suppose. I didn't get everything. I thought I searched everywhere, but I guess not. Also, you have to have, like, a full health that's another checkpoint in this game. I don't know. It seems kind of arbitrary to me, but I still did it anyway. Yeah, if you get a flower at the end on the thing there, you get a bonus game like this, which, those points that you're getting are, like, beads that you can get. Like, it's how many beads you'll get at the end of the bonus game, so it'll add that to your overall bead score. Oh, I thought I could get those, because it extends the time when you get, like, all the fruit on the screen. So I got 3,100 beads there, which is, compared to what I have now, a lot, but by the end of the game, I think I ended with, like, over 100,000 beads, and that's with spending almost 5,000 beads every level on the badge that lets you see everything in the game. Yeah, basically you can have, like, badges equipped, I guess you could say, to your Yoshi. Yeah, so you can use this one to use it in mellow mode to, like, skip levels. But basically there's a badge that lets you, yeah, it explained it there, but it lets you, it shows, like, all the hidden stuff in a level, which really helps for 100%ing it, especially on one run through the level. Like, I'm not saying, like I said, I do actually enjoy going through the levels multiple times, but, you know, even though I do kind of enjoy it, it's sort of a thing, like, I wouldn't want to do it all the time. There's some levels in this game that I would rather only go through once, so those levels, I'm glad that there is the find everything badge, and not, yeah, I don't think you unlock it actually till, like, maybe the middle of World 2 or 3 even. So, it's not like a thing you have right from the beginning. As you saw, the only badge I have right now is the one that lets you skip levels if you're playing in mellow mode. And, I didn't actually play in mellow mode at all, actually, so that might be different, and maybe I should have done that now. But mellow mode basically just gives you wings, so you can fly for an infinite amount of time. Well, you can fly for technically an infinite amount of time now, but I mean, like, it lets you get, like, vertical height and stuff, and without, like, the pressure of having to constantly, like, flutter jump. So I guess it's basically just, like, the easy mode of this game. I don't even think there's a penalty for, like, being in mellow mode, so I guess maybe I could have done that, but I felt like it kind of took the challenge away from the game, so I didn't. So, you know, I didn't. Also, just the fact, I'm sorry, just me gushing about the cuteness of this game again. Well, I didn't mention that before, but yeah, this game is so, oh my god, it's so cute, holy crap. Like, whenever Yoshi starts to run, he turns into, like, little, like, I I don't know, what is that, like a Segway sort of thing? It's just so cute. Whenever he flutters, he turns into um, like, propellers on his feet. When he ground pounds, he turns into a hammer. It's just so cute. Oh my god. And there's a later level that Poochie, the dog, is in. He was from Yoshi's Island. He's in this game too. And the things you can do with him, in this game are so cute. You can like have him go in like little crevices that Yoshi can't get to, and he can get items for you, and he carries them in his mouth for you, and he brings them back to you, and it's just so cute. And there's a later level, I think it's a castle level actually, where you can swim in the water with Poochie, and when he comes out of the water, he just like takes like a few seconds or so, and he takes a few seconds or so, and he like dries himself off, and it's just so cute. Like he shakes the water off of him. Oh my god, it's just so cute. I'm sorry if I'm like sounding really like overloaded with cuteness, but that's basically what this game is. It's like a cuteness overload, even more than Kirby's Epic Yarn. Because Kirby is cute, but Yoshi is cuter, and especially when you bring like things like Poochie into the game, that makes it like 100 times cuter. So, you know, that's also a thing. So, especially because I didn't mention before, but Yoshi actually has every time you beat a level, as you see those yarn things that I'm collecting, I didn't actually get all of them in the first level, so I didn't show it, but those yarn things that you're getting, as you saw at the beginning, Kamek turned all the Yoshis into yarn, and that's what you're collecting throughout the levels, is different, like, basically costumes for Yoshi. So, when you get 5 of them in the level, you get basically a new Yoshi costume, and some of those are just so amazing. Like, after you get all the flowers in a world, in all the levels in a world, the special level for the world unlocks, and if you get all the yarn in that level, like a Yoshi that's based off a previous Nintendo console is gotten. So like SNES, NES, GameCube, N64, Wii, and Wii U. And it fits because there's 6 worlds and you get one for each world. And also, yeah, there's transformations, sort of like the Yoshi's Island games, I guess. And well, I guess Kirby's Epic Yarn had transformations too. Like here we have Umbrella Yoshi, which actually I kind of forgot by the end of the game because I think you use him like one other time throughout the game. But otherwise, this is pretty much the only time you use him. But the transformations, they are sort of timed like this, but just comparing it to like the last Yoshi game, Yoshi's New Island, they're not annoying at all. Like I thought the ones in Yoshi's New Island were kind of almost annoying to do just because they were in like every level, and I felt they just sort of broke up the gameplay a lot. But I don't know, I feel like the ones in this game, I mean, there's not as many of them as to start off with, and also the ones that are there, they're not that long of sections. Although something I don't really like is that you have to go through, like, if you want to get everything in the level, or in the part with the transformation, you have to get everything in one run. Well, no, you don't. I should rephrase that. If you run out of the time limit, well, after you got stuff, if you run out of the time limit, then you have to go back and nothing you collected will actually stay with you. But you can go back, like, on a subsequent run through the level in that and get stuff like that. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I'm probably over-explaining it too, but I don't know. That's just a little gripe, I guess. It's not that big, but, you know, a little thing that probably could have been fixed, but not really fixed. I mean, just made better, but I don't know. Like, it's not a big deal at all, and I don't think it is, so. Yeah, that's the transformations, and I don't know. I guess I could compare this game to Kirby's Epic Yarn more, but you probably heard like literally everyone do that in their reviews of this game, and I guess that's kind of what these videos almost are, like me reviewing the game, except more casually, because it's just sort of like a one-off video of my opinions of the game. But I mean, I've already said multiple times that I really enjoy this game so much, and it's just so cute, and oh my god. It's definitely also one of the better looking Wii U games, I think. It's not up there with like Pikmin 3 or stuff like that, maybe, but it's definitely very good, and it like I said, it expands on what made Kirby's Epic Yarn look so good. And that was a Wii game, and that really looked good, so, you know, this game expands on that and makes it look really, really good. So yeah, that's the second level. Oh, I got the yarn thing, so you'll be able to see what transformation I got. Oh, but first a bonus game, because those are fun. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the bonus games can get a little old. Although, there's not just like a set amount of bonus games. Like, I think they change. Well, maybe there's a set amount of bonus games, but like the background and stuff changes for every world. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So it finds a way to shake it up, sort of. Even if it's not that much, it still finds a way to do it a little. I want that watermelon. Oh, I didn't get it. I don't really care that much. I don't need that many beads. Yeah, 1050. Oh well. I don't, like I said, the only thing you use the beads for are for the badges, and when you get them in levels, obviously, like the stamp badges sort of appear, like the red coins from Yoshi's Island, so that's what they're for in the level, but outside the levels, they're for just getting badges. Um, oh yes, we formed our first Yoshi. I think this is actually, what Yoshi is this? Oh yeah, it's like Forest Yoshi, I think. No, I think it's called Treetop Yoshi actually. And yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, Treetop Yoshi. And we can yeah, we can either go to the Yoshi hut or just switch to him normally in the game. So I think I'll actually switch to him to play him in the next level. Woohoo! So cute. Oh my god. Yeah, I think since this is just a random gameplay, I think I'll do this level and then the next level, because that'll be like half of World 1. And I want to show at least like the first castle, because why not? So, Sponge Cave Spelunking. Yeah, also the names of the levels are also pretty cool too. Like, and one of them later makes references to like the Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy. I think it's called Feel Fuzzy, Get Clingy or something like that, which is really cool. It's actually like a mechanic where there's like felt all over the level, and obviously Yoshi's yarn, so he can like cling to it, and sometimes it's on conveyor belts, and it's just a really cool thing. So you know, this game does do unique things with the actual yarn. It's not just like an aesthetic thing. So obviously it does. I mean, he transforms and does all that stuff. Like there's Mega Yoshi, which that's pretty cool. I think you actually only play as him like twice in the game. Now that I think about it, I think you use every transformation twice, which I guess is a way to balance out the transformations, but I don't know. I was just about to say, oh, I'd like to see more transformations or more uses of the transformations, but I just got done saying how I didn't mind there being not that many transformations, so I think I'll go with my first opinion. I don't know why I was just arbitrarily contradicting myself there, probably just to contradict myself, because I tend to do that sometimes when I'm not really totally focusing on what I'm exactly saying, because, like, yeah, at least, like, a fourth of my attention is focused on, like, playing, because if it wasn't, I would literally just be, like, making the stupidest mistakes, and, I mean, I already do that sometimes, but that's with, like, 1/4 of my, with my, brain on this game, so now I have at least that much because I'm not doing terrible. Wow, that's a lot of hearts. Yeah, early on they give you a lot of hearts, even though, I mean, hearts don't really matter unless you have all of them, and unless you're playing like the boss rush mode. Yeah, once you beat the game, you actually unlock like a boss, not a boss rush thing, but just an ability to replay the bosses. And they're sort of like they're actually literally the same bosses, except they have like faster moving patterns, and they're basically just like faster overall. So it can actually be kind of hard, especially the final boss. I spent so long on that, but actually once I did get it, it felt really rewarding. So you know, sense of accomplishment. This game has good game design. Of course it does. It's a first. Well, I guess second. I guess I was gonna say it's a first-party Nintendo game, but I guess technically Goodfeel is like a second-party to Nintendo. Like the team that makes Pokemon, I think they're a second-party Nintendo too. Well, maybe they're not, because I know they make their own mobile games, and I think second-party means like they're basically like a third-party developer, except they can only make games for that specific company. So I don't know, but Goodfeel probably is, because I haven't heard. I mean, they probably made other games besides Kirby's Epic Yarn and Woolly World, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. I think I actually missed something back here. So I'll go and get it. Yeah, there's something down there. Yeah, ground pound through this. Yeah, I think this is actually supposed to be like Sponge. It's supposed to replicate like sort of the stuff you can break through in like Yoshi's Island, but it's Sponge in this game to fit with like the whole material theme, which is so cute. Oh my god. Wow, I missed 2 of the yarn things. Yeah, well, you saw me put together one of the Yoshis, so I don't think it matters that much. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. But, yeah, Chomp Rocks. They're a thing that returns as well. Actually, in a later level, which I'm probably not going to... I'm definitely not going to get to, because I know it's in World 2, and I just said I would only be doing this level and then the next level. There's a mechanic, you can use the Chomp Rocks, but as you see, it's sort of covered in, yarn. The Chomp Rock is covered in yarn itself. You can, like, unravel the yarn from the Chomp Rocks, and it'll turn into, like, a wireframe chomp, and it'll, like, follow you up ledges and stuff throughout the levels, and that's just so cool. I don't know, and, like, there's a level later, where it's the same idea, except it's with boos, and, you know, like the enemy boos, and, when you cover them in yarn, they turn into, like, balloons that you can ride up, and otherwise they just, like, follow you like boos would, but you can't hit them. You can't hit the boos, like, with the yarn balls and turn them into yarn, like, just regularly. You have to hit them when their back is turned, so you have to, like, ricochet a yarn ball off of the wall and make it hit it, which, oh my god, it's just so cool. I probably over-explained that like I usually do, but it's just, I just really like all the levels. Like, the levels are just so memorable in this game. Holy crap. Like, I probably couldn't recall, like, specific there's like specific collectibles in each level, because, you know, they all sort of just blur by. But if you like if you ask me like about a specific like mechanic in a level, I could definitely recall specific mechanics from levels, because they're just all so memorable. And yeah, I'm just this video has just been me just gushing about the game, but really that's what I wanted to do in this random gameplay. I really like this game, in case you couldn't tell. I don't know if you could tell. Could you tell? Because I really like this game. Yeah. Oh, whoa, that almost crushed me. Wow, that just phased through that Chomp Rock. Well, I guess it's not really a... yeah, it is. That's the definition of a Chomp Rock. But I was going to say it's more like a Chomp Ball. But I guess it's sort of the same thing. Oh my god, I got another bonus level. Well, I guess I'll get to show off those all thoroughly. We had a bouncy one. We had the one where I throw yarn balls up, and I forget if there's a third. Well, no, I know there's a third one. I know there's at least one more, because I can remember there's one where you are just on, like, there's different fruits on different platforms. So maybe we'll have that one, and you just basically go around the level getting it. Oh, no, another bouncy one. Okay. Game, I need to show everything. Please be better at that. It's totally the game's fault. I'm sure it wasn't randomized or anything. No. But yeah, this just even like I don't actually know if like these bouncy things that we're on were in the first Yoshi's Island, but I remember them specifically from a mini game in Yoshi's Island DS where you had to go through like a maze of these bouncy things. And in that game, I think they were just like rubber, but they changed it into like bouncy yarn or something. I don't know. It just fits so well. Ugh. In fact, I kind of would have liked to see like a level with those in, because I know there's like a thing with like bouncy bubbles later on. It's one of the castles, but I would have I think it would have been cool to see those, and maybe it's like a hazard or something. But actually, now that I think about it, there is a level with like bouncy balls that are like coming at you, but they're enemies too. You can't get like crushed by them. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that's what that is. That I don't know. You'd have to play the game to know. But anyway, this is the first castle in the game, Big Montgomery's Fort. It's this. I was also gonna say, I guess I could complain that they really only have 2 types of mid bosses, because yeah, obviously this is the mid castle of the world, and then there's a real castle with a real boss. They only have 2 mid bosses in the game, Big Montgomery and Notwing the Koopa, and they reuse those for every world. Well, they reuse them for every other world. So like Big Montgomery would be in this world, and then World 3. Notwing is in World 2 and 4, and you know, you get it. But yeah, some people don't like that, but it's not really the same boss fight every time. Like, it's really a different boss fight every time. Like, they mix it up enough so that it feels like a different boss fight every time. So I'm not really complaining about it, because I think it's cool. They find different ways to use the like the same 2 mid bosses, because they pretty much are different fights. So, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. But with with um with I guess a castle comes lava themed things, and that's definitely what this is. You can tell that's lava, but it almost looks like, yeah, because it looks like it's knitted, but like it has sequins in it too. So like, no, maybe not sequins, but like, I don't know, like those little thin things you can sometimes find on like yarn knitted things. I don't know. It definitely fits because I knew what those were right away when I saw them, and they're just so, it just adds to the overall atmosphere of this game. Or maybe not an atmosphere, but like, I don't know, look of this game, presentation, I guess. Even these rotating cylinder, like column things, not columns, but like rotating platforms. They're like they're like this spools, I guess that's what the word, of yarn, which is cool because that's like an actual thing. I don't know, just so cool. This game just has so much charm. Although I've said this off screen to some people, but I think this game is definitely more cuter than Yoshi's or than Kirby's Epic Yarn. But I think Kirby's Epic Yarn has sort of a more of a charm to it, if that makes any sense. Um, I think Kirby's Epic Yarn was more charming, but this game is definitely a lot cuter. So that makes sense. Just I guess decipher that, I guess, but. I feel like that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it does, and yeah, so that's pretty much what I think. So, I mean, I don't know. There's just something about Kirby's Epic Yarn. I feel like it has a better story, that game does, but this game doesn't really need to have a story. It's Yoshi. I don't really care. Not that I really cared with Kirby either, but I mean, Kirby's known for having sort of more of a story than a Yoshi/Mario game, I guess, but I don't know. Anyway, here's the boss, and in case you can tell, Big Montgomery, it's Kamek. Kamek. Wait, did he say Yoshi baby? Did he mean like Yoshi as in Yoshi baby? Or did he say like Yoshi baby as in, are we like baby Yoshis? Because I know, wasn't that like the thing in Yoshi's story, like they were actually baby Yoshis going? That's why there wasn't baby Mario? Or if that, maybe that's not why there wasn't specifically baby Mario, but like that was, that's just, I don't know, they were baby Yoshis, wasn't that a thing? I don't remember. But basically just to defeat him, just jump on his head, then pound his butt, and that's pretty much how you defeat him. Just do that 3 times, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, the way when I threw a yarn ball at him just then, that's actually what you have to do in the 3rd time you fight him, because he has like a helmet on, so you can't stomp on him. So you have to throw yarn balls at him when he's at like that, and he like boosts himself up with like regular Monty moles, and yeah. He goes into the background behind like a knitted thing like that, and I don't know, just using with like yarn needles in them, knitting needles in them, which just again so cute, so ugh, I just don't know. Yoshi's little dance when he beats the level, holy crap. I didn't even get anything except the hearts, but you know, I like I said, I wasn't really trying to, just going through the level, you know. But yeah, that's enough about me gushing about this game, because it's already been like a half hour of me gushing about this game. So I think that's going to be it for this random gameplay. We got the power badge. I think that actually makes you, like, if you fall in a pit, you'll automatically get transferred back out of it. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this random gameplay. If you should get this game if you have a Wii U. Trust me, it's a really good game. Like, I don't know how to express how good it is. Like, you don't have to like Kirby's Epic Yarn to like it. In fact, Kirby's Epic Yarn and this game, they're two totally different styles of gameplay. Like, that's a Kirby game, this is a Yoshi game. I mean, not totally different, they're both platformers, but, I mean, they are made by the same developers, so I guess if you like that game, definitely give this game a try if you like Kirby's Epic Yarn, which I really liked it. Despite what some people say. But anyway, I'm sorry for gushing. This has gone on way too long, but you know, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later.